everyone, it's just me, Patty. I'm off to Trader Joe's to see what's new for fall because I keep seeing all the fall stuff is out. So I'm hoping to find some pumpkin, apple, and maple flavored things. So come with me and let me see what I can find. Okay, so I'm home from Trader Joe's. I didn't do any vlogging in there because it was way too crowded, and I'm sure some people probably wouldn't want to be on film. So I'm going to show you what I bought. I got 2 bagfuls right here of pumpkin, a few apple things, and a couple of maple. So let me show you what I got. So this is everything I bought at Trader Joe's. I'll explain what everything is. Okay, most of the stuff I got was pumpkin flavored, but I did get a couple of apple things and maple. So let's start to the left. So these are pumpkin biscotti made with pumpkin puree and spices. This will probably be pretty good with my coffee. Wait, I forgot to get some coffee, but that's okay. Fall harvest salsa. And some pumpkin butter. And then I got 2 pumpkin Greek non-fat yogurts. Then pumpkin brioche twist. Looks like it should be pretty good. Bread and muffin mix, pumpkin spice snickerdoodle cookie mix, and then some pumpkin O's, which are kind of like Cheerios, I think. Yeah, sort of like Cheerios, but pumpkin flavored. Those should be pretty good. And then I got these corn tortilla chips, which look like leaves, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then I also saw some Honeycrisp apple cinnamon yogurt, so I thought that might be good to try. And some maple butter along with some maple brown butter. So that is everything I got today. That consisted of pumpkin, apple, or maple flavor. It was kind of busy, like I said in there, so it was hard to grab a lot of things. So maybe I'll go again in a few days and see what else they have. And the other stuff that I bought that was not anything to do with pumpkin or apple or maple flavored was some broccoli and cheese little quiche for eat for breakfast, some blueberries, and then I just got 2 little salads to have for my lunches at work, some almond vanilla milk, and some avocado oil, and some bananas. Also, these almond chocolate and cashews Trex mix. So all of that came to, let me see, show you again, all that, $88.70. So I didn't think that was too bad for all this, because that should last me all week. David won't eat any of this. He might eat the bananas or blueberries, but that's probably about it. So once I try some of the stuff, I will show you and let you know how I liked it. The first thing I'm gonna try are these corn tortilla chips shaped like leaves. They look really good, so I'm gonna try those with some of the salsa that I bought for them. Okay, so I poured some into a bowl so you can see what they look like. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen potato chips that look like leaves, so that's interesting.
tried one and they taste really good. Okay, so I poured some into a bowl so you can see what they look like. Really cool. I don't think I've ever seen potato chips that look like leaves, so that's interesting. And I tried one and it tastes really good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try these chips now. And this dip, oops, sorry. The fall harvest salsa, and see how it tastes. Tastes really good. It's a little bit spicy. I think there's peppers in it and stuff. I'll try to show you. Okay, now you can see what it looks like. It's really good. So I would say, sorry, the chips and dip were a good find. So when I try the other stuff, I'll let you know how they taste also. So far, these were really good. Oh, hello. Today I'm gonna try some of this pumpkin brioche twist bread that I got at Trader Joe's the other day. I'm gonna put it in the toaster and see how it tastes, but let me open it and see what it looks like. This is the piece of bread. It has a nice marble through it, which I believe is the cinnamon. It smells really good. I can't wait to try some. I'm gonna put it in the toaster and then see how it tastes afterwards. So let me do that. All right, and this is the Trader Joe's pumpkin butter, and I'm gonna try that on the pumpkin bread and see how it tastes. This looks interesting. It sort of looks like baby food to me, but we'll see how it tastes on my pumpkin bread after I get it toasted, and I'll let you know how it is. Okay, and I decided on cook 2 pieces because I also want to try a piece with the organic maple butter and see which one I like better, so I'll let you know. Okay, so I have both pieces of toast, well, the pumpkin toast, and the top one is with the pumpkin butter, and the bottom one is with the maple butter. I have a feeling I'm gonna like the bottom one better because I really like maple. Not sure how the pumpkin one's gonna taste, but let me try it. All right, so let me try the pumpkin one first, which is this one. Might need another try to see how it is. Don't really care for the pumpkin butter. It is very pumpkin-y, but I think I'll probably pass on that. I'm not really liking that much. Now let me try the piece with the maple butter. Oh yeah, that one tastes really, really good. And again, that's the one with the maple butter. that's really good. I definitely recommend you to try the maple butter. Alright, and when I try the other pumpkin stuff that I bought, I will let you know and give you a review on that also.
Okay, and this morning I'm gonna try the pumpkin biscotti with my morning coffee, and I'm gonna see how that tastes. Sounds good. It has some pumpkin puree and spices, so we'll see how that tastes.
That's really good. Kind of tastes a little bit cinnamony. It probably tastes better if I dunked it in warm coffee, but I'm having a cold brew this morning, so maybe tomorrow I'll try it with some hot coffee. Alright, so it's a few days later, and I decided I'm gonna try this Greek non-fat yogurt that's pumpkin flavored that I got at Trader Joe's. So let me try it. I want to see if it tastes like pumpkin or if it's just like vanilla or something. But let me open up and see what it tastes like.
So there you have it. Stirred up. It's kind of creamy, but let me see what it tastes like, and I'll let you know if it's worth buying or not.
Alright, so let me see what this pumpkin yogurt tastes like. It's not bad. It's not the best I ever had, but it's not that bad. Let me try it again. I wouldn't say it tastes like pumpkin. I think it needs a little something, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of granola in it just to give it a little bit more flavor.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stir in a little bit of protein granola in it and see how it tastes.
Alright, so let me try it. Definitely tastes better with a little bit of granola in it, but that's just me. Just have a little bit of pumpkin flavor, but not sure if I'll buy it again. Hi everyone, this is a few days later, and today I'm gonna try and make these pumpkin and spice snickerdoodle cookies from Trader Joe's. I got this box mix. It's been about 2 weeks now, and I wanted to try them out along with the other stuff that I've already tried within the last couple of weeks. Might go back on Wednesday and see if they got anything new with the pumpkin spice. So far, the only thing that I really didn't like with this pumpkin spice stuff from Trader Joe's was I didn't like the yogurt. It didn't taste pumpkin-y to me. It just wasn't anything that I liked, but doesn't mean that you might not like it, so give it a try. So far I like the apple I don't remember, it was apple something yogurt, but it was really good, so I think I'm gonna grab more of those if they have them on Wednesday, and I'll let you know. But let me get everything for this, and let me see. With this, all you need, let's see, it comes with the pouch of the cookie mix. It's already included. And then we're gonna need 1 stick of butter. So I got 2 sticks right here, softening. Need 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of cold milk, and then it also comes with the 1 pouch of sugar and spice mix. It's included. And we gotta heat the oven to 375. So let me heat the oven. Get a bowl, mixing bowl. Sorry if I make a lot of noise. Find this bowl.
Now my channel, I like to keep things real, so if you do hear me moving things around, it's because that's what we do. Alright, so let's see what we gotta do here. First, I heated the oven, empty sugar and spice mix into a small bowl, set aside. In mixer on low speed, blend butter with, okay, wait a minute, hold on here. See, that's what I mean by keeping it real. So we preheat the oven and then, let's see, empty sugar and spice mix into a small bowl and set it aside. So let me get a small bowl also. Oops, that's what I mean by we keep it real on my channel. Sorry about that. That probably was a little bit noisy, but sorry about that. All right, so we got big bowl and a small mixing bowl. So let me put the packet in the box and see what's inside. All right, so that must be the cookie mix. And this is the spice. Okay, so pour that into a small bowl. So let me get a pair of scissors and we can do that. Scissors. Mixer. Probably gonna have to beat the egg and the sugar, I'm assuming, but we'll see. So I've got my mixer and a pair of scissors to open up the packet. So I'm gonna put the sugar mix into the small bowl. Okay, then in mixer on low speed, blend butter until smooth, and then blend in one egg, blend in cookie mix in cold milk until a soft dough forms. All right, so then we need a cookie sheet. Cookie sheet. All right, so in a mixing bowl, blend the butter until smooth. I'm gonna pop these in the microwave just for about 10 seconds, just because they're still a little bit hard. Seconds. So put the butter in the bowl. Probably could have only done that for a couple of seconds, but that's all right. Get a spoon here. I melted it a little much, but that's all right. Paper towel. Plug that beater in, and then I'm gonna grab an egg. So I got an egg, and I'm first gonna beat the butter, and it says blend butter until smooth. Okay. Okay. Nice and smooth. And we're gonna add the egg. Be sure not to get any eggshells in, which, nope, all right. And to mix anything else, blend in egg. Oh, and then we need 1 tablespoon of cold milk. So let me get a tablespoon. And we'll grab the milk. Okay, here's the milk. Blend the egg. Okay, that's the egg and the butter blended. And now it says to blend in cookie mix and cold milk until a soft dough. So just let me get a wooden spoon. My mom always used a wooden spoon, so I'm going to use a wooden spoon. All right. And this is the cookie mix that we're going to make. The cookies with. Let me just double check. Blend in cookie mix in cold milk until a soft dough forms. Okay. We're going to do that with a wooden spoon. And I also got to add in the cold milk. So 1 tablespoon of cold milk. Not sure what that's gonna do, but I think it helps to form the cookies into dough. It smells really good. Okay, so starting to form. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So you don't have to add no flour or anything because I believe in that cookie mix it's already all blended for you. So you just had to add a few of those extra ingredients. Now, me personally, I'm just gonna add 1 more tablespoon of milk. Just to blend that pretty good. Like I said, I'm doing this with a wooden spoon, so let me show you what it's looking like. So it should start to form like that, and then you'll be able to make it into cookies. Make sure it's blended well. Okay, the oven just beeped, so it's ready for the cookies. Let me just take my ring off so it doesn't get all yuck. And let's see what it says to do. Roll dough into 22 balls using about 2 tablespoons per cookie. Roll each ball into the sugar and spice mix to coat well and place 2 inches apart on baking sheets. Do not flatten. Ah, okay, so that's pretty easy. So what we're gonna do is just mix this pretty well, and then we're gonna make these into cookies and roll it into that sugar mixture. And to me, I don't know if you can see that. To me, that's pretty dark. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar, my own sugar, because I don't like it to be that dark. Sugar. I said sugar packets, so I'm just gonna put like 2 in. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of cinnamon to it too, just because I like to kick things up a notch. Sugar packets. I'm just gonna mix that with a fork. So see, you can see sugar with that packet. Smells pretty good. There you go. Just to make it. Okay. So now I'm gonna take the dough, just easy. Form it into a nice round circle, like this. It says to keep it in a ball, like that. And then we're gonna just put it in the bowl, coat it with the sugar mixture really well. Just like that. And then we're gonna place it on our tray. Once I get these all made, I will show you what they look like on the tray. So just let me get them all ready and I'll show you what they look like before I put them in the oven. Okay, so now I got all the cookies all rounded with the pumpkin spice. They're gonna fall, so
hold on one second. But yes, so I got them all formed, got all the sugar mixture on it. Just want to make sure. I don't think they're gonna stick to the pan. They're sliding really easily. But let me just show you what they look like. Hold on one second. Okay, so I formed them all into little balls, and it says not to flatten them. So there they all are. They got the snickerdoodle sugar pumpkin. You know, the flavoring is what I'm trying to say. It made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It only made 11 for me. I like my cookies kind of big. I don't like small cookies. If I'm going to eat a cookie, I'm going to eat a big one. So let me cook them and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. All right, so we just need to place them in the oven and cook them for about 10 to 12 minutes, and I'll show you what they look like when they're all done and cooked and see how they taste. Good afternoon snack, hopefully. Okay, so they're in the oven, ready to be cooked. And then I'm gonna set this cooking time for, I'm gonna do it for 10 minutes and then see how they are. Okay, so again, 375 for 10 minutes. Okay, so the timer is going off. I'm just gonna check on the cookies. Oh, they're looking really good. So let me shut the oven off, and let me take that out of the oven and let them cool, and we'll see how they taste in a few minutes. Okay, so here are the pumpkin spice snickerdoodle cookies. They look pretty amazing. They sort of look like little mini pancakes, but let me cool them down. I'm gonna put them on one of these plastic mats. Let me just show you here. One of these. I don't have a cooling rack, so I'm going to put the cookies on here and let them cool. So let me just put that over here. Sorry, my kitchen is a little bit in shambles, but that's what I mean by keeping things real. So let me get a spatula and see how they look. Looks pretty good. All right, once I get them all on here, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so these are the cookies all done. So they're probably supposed to be more like this size here. But like I said, I like them a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna let them cool down and I'll let you know how they taste when they're done cooling. All right, now that the cookies have cooled down, I'm gonna try one and see how they taste. Actually, it tastes really, really good. Very good. So that was a goodbye from Trader Joe's. Good morning, everyone. It's a rainy day today, so I thought I would try out this pumpkin bread mix from Trader Joe's. I just made it and put it in the oven, so when it's done, I'll let you know how it is. Okay, so I put it in the oven. I added a little bit of oatmeal on the top just to give it a little something when you take a bite of it. So when it's done, I'll let you know and see how it is. Okay, I cooked the pumpkin bread for an hour and it's looking really, really good. Let me take it out and we'll let it cool down a little bit and then give it a try. The pumpkin bread is looking really, really good and I can't wait to let it cool off a little bit and try some. All right, so the pumpkin bread is cooling down. And after it cools off a little bit, I'll give it a try and see how it tastes. And
let you know if it's worth buying. Okay, and I just opened up this pumpkin butter from Trader Joe's because I wanted to try it on the pumpkin bread, but I just gave it a little try and I don't care for it. It does taste pumpkin-y if you like pumpkin flavored, but I think I'd rather just put butter on it. This just doesn't taste very good to me, but maybe you guys will like it.
Okay, the pumpkin bread is all done, so now I'm going to give it a try and see how it tastes. Well, it tastes pretty good, but I think probably could use a little more pumpkin spice to it and probably a little bit of cinnamon. But that's just me. I like a little more flavor. Tastes a little bit pumpkin-y, but not much. But give it a try and see what you think. I'll probably give it about 7 out of 10 stars. Thanks for watching.